Lee, how are you? So he's probably...
You haven't stood here after 6 holes, did you?
That's it.
Neither do you, did you?
So he's probably no news for not by now that you make the book of records, so with that back nine, no?
It's a good back nine, wasn't it? And the putt of the last, I'm not sure how it's missed. But I was just saying, on the front nine, I was looking around the golf course and, I was like, oh my God, where am I going to make a couple of birdies to get this back to half decent? And then just started making good swings from seven in, really. And then I was looking at, wow, I feel like I've birdie every hole. So it just shows you've got to be patient and never give up, right? Stick at it.
Do you have such a differential in back nine, front nine?
I'm sure I have, but this one's pretty fresh in my memory. Yeah. Well, I just kept writing down a lot of threes on my scorecard, and I thought, this is going well. I didn't even know, what I needed coming down the last. So
How long was that putt on the last?
I guess it was about 15 feet. As soon as I hit it, I thought, oh, I've made it. It's going right in the middle, and then it dived left instead of. I thought it was almost going to dive right at the end, like Sam's, who I was playing with, did. Sam's drifted off to the right, and that one was perfect on left half, and it just went a little bit left. So it's a mystery, that one.
Did you know that nobody's ever shot 28 before?
No.
You didn't know it was matching a record. But
No. I'm not that bothered. I'd have taken 29 on the back nine, stood on the 10th tee, right?
I mean, since last Drama, you've been playing some spectacular golf.
Well, since Washington, really. I shot 62 final day there, but I felt like I've been swinging it well for a few weeks now.
Could you feel something switching on, or what was that point when you?
Yeah, I've got some good swing thoughts at the moment throughout my game. I've got some good swing thoughts on my long game, good on my short game and bunker play. Not that I needed it much today. Chipping feels good, and on the greens, the putting, I'm feeling like I'm starting it online with some nice pace. It's been tough to judge the pace the first 2 days on the greens with the rain coming in and then it drying up and then the rain coming in. The greens seem to have been varying very quickly. But today, obviously, with the conditions a bit more consistent, it was easier to get the pace of the greens and just, roll with it because it wasn't changing that much.
So when the sun's shining, you're playing that well on Saturday at an Open, with crowds like that at the Open, does it get any better?
Probably not. No, I was just saying that it's the best walk in golf. The walk to the 18th green at the Open.
Sorry, go on.
No, seeing how you played today and how you play in this week, do you wish you could play more links golf during the year?
Yeah, I've always said it'd be nice to play more links golf. Yeah, I think it's the best form of golf, the purest, really. That's how golf courses originally were laid out, right? And the R&A always get the Open Championship course in wherever you're playing in fantastic condition, and Port Rush is pretty spotless this week.
Yeah. Mrs. Westwood have anything to say to you on that back nine there?
There were some pearls of wisdom coming out of Mrs. Westwood's mouth today. Yeah.
Go on, share one then.
What did she say? Something about not expecting to be 4 over through 6.
You're rubbish.
There's a few birdie chances, I think, she said. And then on the 10th tee, it was the key one. Do you want half a tuna sandwich? And, if you start a peeling to the stomach, then, there's only one way for me.
That's the secret.
That's that way.
That's the secret, right?
Nothing gets me going like a tuna sandwich.
They work. Can you give United a couple of tuna sandwiches, mate?
Yeah.
Maybe
You need a John West sponsorship at United, don't you? You're so rubbish.
Maybe you should have it on the first hole next time.
Yeah, I'm going to have a tuna sandwich on the first tee tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. Lee, Scotty's pretty far ahead, but top 10 would get you into next year.
Yeah. I mean, I've set no goals for this week at all whatsoever. That's why I really wasn't that disappointed when I was 4 over through 6, because I thought it's the Open Championship, how many more am I going to get to play? You might as well enjoy it. There's no point in being 4 over through 6 and sulking and being miserable and thinking, there goes my Open Championship chance this year. You might as well, just enjoy the surroundings, enjoy the feedback from the crowd because they're great, and just plough along and try and figure out what was going wrong with my swing and why I was 4 over through 6. Just turn it around, and patience is the key sometimes. And 52 years of age, I've got plenty of knowledge of my golf swing, and I've figured it out quick.
Lee, it's not a matter of proving anybody wrong. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. It must feel pretty good, though, walking down 29 like that.
Walking down.
Coming back in 29 must feel pretty good. Not that you've got anything to prove.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? I didn't even know I'd shot 29 until I sat down and scored 10 and it was up there. You know,
But it felt good.
But I knew I was playing well. You know, I sort of had it on a string and was hitting it in all the right spots.
Yeah.
It's nice to play golf like that.
Absolutely.
When you're not thinking.
Yeah.
In terms of next year, Lee, would you have any particular memories of Birkdale, or how would you rate it as an open road?
I love Birkdale. It's one of my favourite golf courses, and I played it about a month and a half ago, and they've made some changes, and I don't want to judge it too early. But I didn't think they'd improved it.
Quite different.
It's very different, yeah. The changes they've made will take some bedding in.
You shot a couple of 62s in the last couple of years, but where does this back nine rank in terms of like a 9-hole stretch for you? When's the last time you felt like that?
Well, I mean, rather than rank it, you know, I shot 62 in Washington the final day, and you know, there is no reason why I shouldn't shoot low scores. I've always, you know, shot low scores in my career. I'm not afraid to, when I make a few birdies, carry on and make more. I'm not like, I don't get defensive or anything like that. I've always just had this thought of just carrying on and just keep on going for it. So, you know, rather than rank it, it's just a sign that I'm, you know, when I do get the right thoughts in my head with my golf swing, you know, I'm capable of shooting low scores. And what's nice is I've done some work, a lot of work with Andy Paisley on my putting since sort of April time, and now I'm looking at 20-footers thinking I've got a chance of holding this, because they're starting where I'm aiming, and I've always been a pretty good green reader.
Good.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.